Hey guys, I just wanted to help you go over some of the problems from your textbook. So I opened a Jamboard. Okay, so for number 27, it asks you to calculate the number of moles of lithium fluoride. And it tells you that you have 39 grams of lithium fluoride. So whenever you're going between grams and moles, you're going from grams to moles as a unit conversion, or moles to grams, you're always going to have to look at your periodic table because it tells you exactly how many grams per mole something is. It's kind of like, I don't know, trying to find the weight of anything. If you're trying to find the weight of like your pen, for example, you would need to bring it to the scale to then be able to see the weight. The periodic table is just like that. It's a scale. It just tells you the weight of the different atoms, and you can add the weights together to get the overall weight of them. And it's always going to be that weight is also how much a mole of that substance weighs. So when you look at your periodic table and you see lithium fluoride, lithium is right here, and it has a weight of about 7. We're just going to round this mass up to 7. 6.941 is about 7. That's lithium. Fluorine's over here, and it has a weight of about 19. So 7 plus 19 is, and that I'm just going to write these weights. It's 7 plus 19. That gives you a number that is about 26. And so what this 26 number means is that you have 26, if you have 26 grams of it, you will have, if you have 26 grams of lithium fluoride specifically, you will have 1 mole of it. Once you write out this 26 grams of lithium fluoride is equal to 1 mole of lithium fluoride, you have your unit conversion to easily go from grams to moles. Because remember, this problem wanted moles of lithium fluoride. So to cancel out our unit of grams, grams is in the numerator here. So we want to have grams in the denominator here. And this is the number associated with grams, 26 grams of lithium fluoride. I'm just going to write LiF there. Is equal to 1 mole of lithium fluoride. Since grams was on the bottom, moles has to go on top. So grams of LiF and grams of LiF cancel. So all we have to do is, this is a top number. You can consider this to be over 1. So 39 times 1, 39 times 1 is 39, divided by 26, because 26 is on the bottom, gets you to be 1.5 moles, 1.5 moles of lithium fluoride. So if you have 39 grams of lithium fluoride, that is more than the weight of a single mole of lithium fluoride. 1 mole would weigh 26 grams. That's like being like, I know each pen weighs 1 gram, but I have 3 grams of pens. How many pens do I have? Well, you have 3. So this is the weight of 1 mole of lithium fluoride, but you started off with 39 grams. So your goal was to figure out from 39 grams, how many actual moles do you have? you have 1.5 moles of lithium fluoride. Let's try number 29. So 29 asks you for the mass in grams of 2 moles of H2SO4. So what is the mass? Mass in grams of 2 mole H2SO4. Okay, so I'm always going to start off by writing the number that they tell me over on the left side of the page, because that's the information that I know. So I know I have 2 moles of H2SO4, and my goal is to find out the grams of H2SO4. All right. So again, in order to convert between moles and grams, whether you're going from grams to moles or from moles to grams, you always need to use the periodic table. So that's our first step. We got to figure out how much does a single mole of a substance weigh. And our periodic table it's like the scale. It tells us exactly how much 1 mole of the substance weighs. So for H2SO4, if you look at your periodic table, this down arrow, whenever I do that in my notes, means I'm looking at the periodic table. So if I find hydrogen, each hydrogen is 1, so 1 gram per mole. And I have 2 of them based on my problem because it's H2SO4. So I'm going to have to multiply that by 2. I know I have a sulfur. Sulfur weighs about 32 grams per mole, and there's 4 oxygens. So we're going to have to multiply this 16 right here by 4. So, like I said, we have 2 hydrogens, so 1 plus 1 plus sulfur was, I think, 32 plus oxygen. There's 6. It weighs 16 times, we have 4 of them, times 4. We add all that up, we get 98. All right, so what that's telling us is that if we have 98 grams of H2SO4, that means we have 1 mole of that substance. 1 mole of H2SO4. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. Nasty stuff. Alrighty. So now that we know how much 1 mole of sulfuric acid weighs, we can plug it in here. So again, we want our units to cancel. Since moles is up top, we got to have moles on the bottom down here. So I'm going to put my mole of H2SO4 down here. And this is 1 mole. When you get it from the periodic table, it's always going to be the weight of 1 mole of that substance. Never more. Always 1 mole. So we put mole on bottom, which means our 94 grams needs to go on top. So 94 grams H2SO4. Again, we're going to multiply the top number. So 2 times 94 will get us oh, I see. The problem actually doesn't want you to multiply them. The answer is just 2 times 98. So that's just our answer. It's just 2 times 98. I mean, you could just multiply them and get 190. Well, it's not 90. Where did I get 94 from? It's 98. Sorry. 2 times 98 gets you 196. So again, I just took this 98. I don't know why I wrote 94, but I took this 98 and put it right here. So overall, your answer for 29 is 2 times 98 because you have 2 moles of the substance that weighs 98. All right. Let's jump to number 33. So for number 33, it asks you to convert from 168 grams of KOH into moles of KOH. Okay, again, whenever we're going between grams and moles, we first have to look at the periodic table to find out how much 1 mole of that substance weighs. So 1 mole of our KOH, potassium hydroxide, equals, let's see, potassium is right here, 39, and oxygen is 16, so 39 plus 16 plus hydrogen, which is 1. So 39 plus 1 is 40, plus 16 gets us 56. So our mass is 1 mole of KOH is equal to 56 grams of KOH. So which one are we going to put on bottom? It's got to be grams because we need our grams unit to cancel. So grams of KOH goes on bottom, and we know there's 56 grams is equal to 1 mole of our KOH. So 168 divided by